Alright, how we doing today, guys? We're gonna start our first series. We're gonna be creating a franchise on Madden 25. It's not gonna be an online with other people. It's just gonna be us and the computer running all the teams. Let's get started here. We're just gonna use the preseason roster.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
We're gonna pick the Ravens. The Ravens are my
Use the
team, so
options
that's
on
who
the
we're gonna
left to
play
edit
as.
league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner.
We'll just start in the preseason. I'm not going to touch any of the sliders for gameplay and stuff because I don't really know what I like yet because I usually just play Superstar. Let's get into this. Start with training camp. No, I lied. We're not going to start with training camp. We're just going to go straight into the weekly strategy.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent.
Playing the Eagles. I think we definitely want to defend the outside run because Saquon will be a problem if he gets through. Oops. Then what do we want to do? I'm kind of thinking we just focus on the run inside. Try and beat their run game. And then we'll throw it if we need to get some more yards for the downs.
This is your team profile. Choose focus players each week who will earn X.
We are actually going to change our focus players. We're going to get Justice Hill in there. We're going to leave Rosengarter. We're going to get Stanley in there. Alright, let's start with Justice Hill. Just do rushing attacks, try and get gold. I don't have high hopes for not necessarily this series, but the season in the game. I am not great at Madden. It is going to show through very well once we actually get into the games because we are going to be playing on all Madden. I didn't mention that. We're going to be playing on all Madden. So that should be very interesting.
What are you? Shut up! What are you?
This should be easy gold with this training, at least in theory. We're probably not going to be using Hill very much, but I'd still like to get him a dev upgrade. Hopefully we can make that happen. Obviously not this early in the season, but somewhere down the line. Now I would like to do a series with college football too. That's actually what I was gonna do first, but I'm having issues getting my Xbox hooked up to record that, so we're gonna do Madden 25 for now, and then whenever I get that started, we'll be doing both of them. I'm still gonna have my other content out, like Repo and probably not more Rivals again. just because
180.
I'm not enjoying that game at all right now. Probably some more Rocket League now that the new season is out, and I'm trying to get back into it.
Set up.
I'm gonna try and get more shorts, but
Set up.
it's a pain. We don't have a lot of time to edit and sort through every single 2-hour-long video that you record. Hell, I don't even have time to completely edit a 30-minute video right now.
Set up.
Alright, we got our gold, so we don't really have to do anything. I'm just gonna try and waste time.
180.
Get this over with. Alright. So there's gold for Hill. No dev upgrade, not surprising. We're going to Rust Garter. Pocket Protector, which I am infamously bad at. Found that out myself playing this game.
Set up. Set up.
Okay, starting off not too bad. Ooh, missed that one. Missed that one. That's fantastic. This motherfucker's coming out fast as fuck. Oh. Somehow managed to squeak that one. Oh, we got silver. That's not too bad. We're just going to leave it at that. We're not going to keep going on that. I really hate Pocket Protector. We gotta do Pocket Protector again. Not fun time. See if we can get gold on this one though.
Alpha, set up. 180.
Get it now though. Ah. Usually it's not even hitting the balls that actually messes me up. It's when I run into this little red circle trying to get a ball that's about to squeak by. That's usually what messes me up, but I'm having fun with that right now. It's more or less being able to get these +1 multipliers, man. Again, we'll take the silver. And my dog is getting into something, so I'm gonna go check on that. I'll be right back. Hello, what are you doing? Play with your toys. Play with your toys, not my pillow. she was over there chomping on my pillow like it was a toy. That's always fun. Alright, let's keep going here. All these done. We will start their training. Alright. So no fatigue, that's good. We have a plus in, I guess that's block shedding, pass rush coverage, tackling, and I don't know what PUR is. Honestly, no idea. Let's continue. Alright, we got some player upgrades.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivation. This is the ability. This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only X-Factor players have zone abilities.
They got likely is a 72. That's crazy. I thought he'd get a little higher than that, like 78 maybe. Explore. No, well, alright. We're going to grab his possession. I wanted to upgrade his vertical threat too, but fuck that up. And then Cunningham, I don't care. The computer can upgrade him. Do we want to actually do training camp? I don't want to at all. We're going to leave training camp alone. Got this thing saying we unlocked Mark Andrews' ability. We got double me. Better in single coverage. Better on rack catches. Possessing catches. Trucks and stiff arms. Impact blocking wins. Stiff arms and trucks after the catch. I think we're gonna go rack him up here, because he's tall enough to get those long interceptions without, or long catches without really having trouble with the defenders. So we'll try and make that even better. Look at our trade offers here. We're putting up Malik Harrison. I wouldn't be mad about getting Edmonds. Okay, Everett. I think I'm going to get Everett just to bolster our tight end even more in case Andrews gets hurt. We are going to be playing with injuries on. Let's actually just check the league settings. We aren't going to touch any of the sliders. We're going to go to all Madden. Leave that on. Go to multimeter. We're going to play on 8 minutes. Leave accelerator clock on for now, but if it starts pissing me off, I'm going to turn it off. Yeah, I don't think we're touching anything else. We just need to make sure we're on Madden, really. Alright. Let's go ahead and play this preseason game. We're going to play the full game, so it'll probably be one-ish game per episode. Not going to change jerseys. Let's see how we do preseason against the Eagles.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason.
Skip all that. Let's get into this. It looks like we are receiving first. I would have to kick off first, but we get what we get.
It's a fresh start for both these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. Hardy now with the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League.
Alright, let's look at our depth chart here and see what we got going on. QB, obviously, we're going to have Lamar Jackson up. Probably at the half, we will switch to Johnson. I do want to get a new second-string QB, at least in the 70s. We're going to try and do that with some trades and see what we can't make happen during the preseason. But we're still going to switch Johnson in at the second half. Halfbacks, we do have Henry up. Henry and Hill. Fullbacks, we got Ricard. Flowers, Aguilar, Bateman, Hardy. That's fine. 10 ends. We are going to move Everett to 2. Or we're going to move Likely to 3 for now. I do like Likely, but he's not... I don't know. His overall is not where I want it to be along with his other stats. Like, he's comparable in speed to Everett. His agility is the same. His acceleration is the same. But it's really that catching and blocking that really has him hemmed up. So we're going to leave that. I don't think our left tackles and stuff should all be fine. Yeah. Alright, so that was the only move we're going to make. Let's keep going.
Lamar Jackson already season 7. Greggy's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
And we'll probably throw, see if we can't get over 50 yards.
He'll go again here with Henry.
Stupid air check.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Watching Andrews, but I'm pretty sure Aguilar's going to open here over the middle.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here, but we are going to go back stretch out to the right side.
Here's a give. Heading right. It's Henry.
And nothing. All right. That was a abysmal.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
If we don't continue,
the Eagles let out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him to make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack?
In no world!
I'm excited to see who
does
steps
Jalen
up,
Hurts
who
break
makes
that
the
many
case
tackles.
to snatch
In no
one of these
fucking
roster
world.
spots over these next couple hours.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
In no world does he break that many tackles.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
He finds Devontae Smith, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
We're going to cover the middle here with Smith.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Really have to step it up here on defense.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the 1st time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Also, it's working. I'm not going to stop.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
If we can get his X Factor activated, then we're pretty secured on the run game.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get forward for company. Devin White, that time on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Play action now. Jackson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Let's switch to a run here. I don't like how their defense is looking on that.
They'll run. It's Henry.
Oh,
and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
Damn. Let's see if we get that same. No,
Aguilar goes off in motion. On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
I'm going to stay for the 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking off. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
I'm going to watch Saquon here.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he's in.
I don't even know who was supposed to be covering
A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Whoever the 0 is.
What an opening quarter he is having.
Barkley,
Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
We are through one. 14-3 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
All right, second quarter now.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
4-minute quarters, and then when you get to the regular season,
they face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
4 minutes, we can probably get 2 games in.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times the defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Pickett.
And he's just open. He's just wide open over the fucking middle.
And in. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles move out to a 21-3 advantage.
This is atrocious. I'm atrocious.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. Make up some of that yardage.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where...
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Again already.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring them down.
The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. From the gun is Pickett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's got the hookup to C.J. Uzomah.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but
and he was
able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They put Wilson in motion. On 2nd down, Pickett. He's going to keep it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Because they are still
following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Guard the deep ball.
A 2nd down throw for Pickett. That'll be complete to Gainwell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, Pickett.
Oh.
That one taken in.
I said it.
Great Covey. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Say it.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Elliott now for the extra point.
I was expecting to be better than this.
The kick is good. And the Eagles stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. That's to Hardy. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
No, interception again.
But he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
Holy fuck, and nobody is going to catch him. Nobody is going to catch him. Absolutely.
And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
I think that's what we do here. And we pick it up again next week. We're gonna go straight to the end of the game here. Oh, the computer scored. That's good. They scored twice.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
I think the only takeaway from that game was nothing. There wasn't any. There was no takeaways. It was an awful game. Let the computer upgrade these guys. We're gonna advance a week. Alright. We'll get these storylines and stuff out of the way, and then we'll probably end it there. Oh god. We're gonna put most TFLs. It's not what I was expecting with position, but I thought we were gonna talk about the tight end spot. Between Likely and Everett. They did not. I really want to get his pass block power up. Nice. Who else had an upgrade after the advancement? Roquan Smith. Upgrade his pass coverage. I really think we're going to need a lot of that.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your line.
Everything really needs worked on. But I really want him to be able to... I don't want him getting blown by because of finesse moves at all. That's just going to make our lives extremely difficult. And we'll just auto upgrade the rest of these guys. Alright. And we are going to end it there. I don't know when I'm going to put up the next video. Probably a couple days. We'll have episode 2 up, and we'll have the length quarter switched to 4 minutes for the rest of the preseason. and we will try not to get blown out by the Falcons. So I will see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed.